Hi VC, finally I'm doing a new video, and actually this is gonna be my first vinyl update ever. I've been doing this, I'm still pretty new at doing this, these videos, so this is gonna be my first vinyl update. I'm gonna show you some recent albums that I picked up, and as you can hear in the background, the birds are singing. It's a beautiful day here in Sweden. Actually, it's not. I mean, come on. It's almost winter. December is just around the corner. It's cold. It's dark. It's shitty. But so the birds are fake, and they're from this album. This is from the Environment series. It came in the late 60s, I think. New Concepts in Stereo Sound, Disc 1. And this is a gatefold as well. You can see. Got a very symbolic picture there, I guess. And the most sensuous recordings ever made. Produced by Syntonic Research Incorporated, and this is basically a sound effects record, you can say, but it's a bit more than that, because each side is just one track. So just one track on each side, and you can see here, side 1, the Psychologically Ultimate Seashore, side 2, Optimum Aviary, and that's the side that we're listening to now. Side 1 is just rolling waves, just rolling, and this side is like birds, as you can hear, singing like in a forest or something like that. I'm a big fan of these kinds of records, actually, with like sound effects and weird like non-musical albums. I got a lot of these, and I got some from this series as well. Very great. I like to. It's good to have sometimes just to like have something different to listen to. But let's get on to the real records, so to speak. Cryptic Slaughter. I'm so glad I found this, let me tell you. Cryptic Slaughter, their debut album, Convicted, from 1986, released by Metal Blade Records. I guess it's a co-release, Death Records and Metal Blade Records. And Cryptic Slaughter were like one of the fastest, most insane kind of crossover thrash hardcore bands in the 80s. I guess these guys, the early DRI and Wehrmacht, they were like the like fastest, most intense bands from that era. And this is my first. I wanted to get this for quite a while. You can see the back there, and just insane speeds, like really crazy, non-stop, intensive stuff. So recommend that. Next up we have a Grail, actually something that I've been looking for several years. Dark Angel, Leave Scars. Dark Angel's third album, Leave Scars, from 1988, and this is the first album they made with Ron Reinhardt, the vocalist. And this, I've actually been listening to Dark Angel from way back, like in high school. I got to know them in high school, and I had they had like a kind of a best of, like a compilation that I had on CD for that I got back then. But for some reason I've never been able to get a hold of of something they've done on vinyl. So this is a promo copy actually. Darkness Descends is actually my absolute favorite Dark Angel album, but Leave Scars is just it's basically just as good. Actually, it's an amazing thrash metal album, one of the best from the Bay Area, without a doubt. And it's a must for someone that's really into thrash, actually. So next up we have something quite different, and this is the album Magic Lady by Manny Morton and the Spriggans, I think it's pronounced. And this is an album from 1978. This is the last album, I think, by the Spriggans, and Manny Morton later on went on to release some solo albums as well. This is a British folk rock with kind of got some small electronic parts as well. This is just great, both musically and this reissue. This is a reissue from Karma Records, and this is just a magical album to me. And also the whole, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's like silver embossed, like silver printed, and I have to show you the lyrics sheet as well. It's just amazing. Check that out. You got the band on one side, and you got the lyrics there on the other side. And this is great. I want to get more of this kind of music in my collection. I've always been usually into like folk revival and stuff like that, but I need to get into more more 70s folk rock and stuff like that. And it's just an amazing album. Favorite track is like Witchfinder, third on the B side. Very eerie sounding, kind of occult sounding, and yeah, check it out if you like this kind of music. It's a real killer. Back to the metal. Power Trip, Manifest Decimation. This is actually, in my opinion, probably the best metal album of 2013. Best metal album of this year. And I've been waiting for this album for like quite some time. I think I first discovered Power Trip about 2 years ago or something like that, and I've been waiting. They released some EPs, a 7-inch that's really good, and they were also on the American Hardcore compilation. And this is just a unique killer combo of like 80s thrash, really evil sounding 80s thrash with a lot of reverb and like ancient sounding production that sounds really cool. And also mix that with some really attitude-packed crossover, kind of in the vein of like Cro-Mags and stuff like that. And this is released by Southern Lord this year. And I also have to mention the artwork that was made by Paolo Girardi, Italian painter, who's done quite a lot of metal covers in recent time, and to me he's like the one of the best. He's like kind of like a Euronymous Bosch kind of our time, so to speak. Check this out. This is an amazing album. Next up we have Death Wish, Demon Preacher from 1989. This is a UK band, really heavy thrash with kind of like semi-melodic vocals, really cool semi-melodic vocals. Not like wailing stuff, but really kind of raw, but still melodic. And this is just a underrated album in my opinion. And I love the cover as well. I love their logo. Very cool logo to me. Kind of stands out among a lot of the other 80s bands logos. Yeah, excellent album. Next up we have Renegade, Total Armageddon. Renegade, the Australian band Renegade, known for their like satanic lyrics and overall kind of demonic imagery and stuff like that. And this is a reissue by Iron Bonehead, and this is limited to 500 copies. The original was released in 1987. I guess you could say they were like still 1987 is kind of late, but still I guess you could call them one of the first pioneering like black metal, first wave black metal, black thrash bands, especially in Australia. And also because as you can see here, it also features their 1984 demo, which also tells that some of the songs that they re-recorded for this 1987 album was already written back in like 83 or 84. And this is a great luxury release, reissue. You got the lyrics sheet here. It's like almost like a gatefold album cover, and you also get let's see. You also get a poster as well. It's very nice. And really cool band. Kind of, to me, they sound like early thrash mixed with like the more evil, heavy side of new wave of British heavy metal in a kind of way. So very cool. Next up, we have the classic, legendary Back from Samoa by Angry Samoans. The obnoxious, controversial band, West Coast hardcore, US hardcore, early 80s. This is from, I think it's from 82. This is a PVC release, and they were like, this is a must for someone that's into US hardcore. They were like very obnoxious. They had like not very politically correct lyrics, but still with like tongue-in-cheek with a lot of irony and sarcasm as well. I've been looking for this for a while. I'm very glad and very happy to have it in my collection. Next up we have Concrete Socks, Your Turn Next. This is the UK crust punks gone metal. UK Socks, very political lyrics, really good political lyrics. And this is a reissue from last year by Boss Tunage. And this is some really intense, heavy stuff. Really good. Check it out. There's the back. Amazing band. Next up we have Nightbirds, Born to Die in Suburbia. And I love their first album, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on this one. And let me tell you, when I first heard this one, I was so blown away. I mean, it's not like it's not common for me to get blown away like I got by this by the intro of this album. They do kind of a short punk instrumental version of Escape from New York, the Carpenter classic, the theme song from Escape from New York soundtrack, and so they do it so well. It's just amazing. It's actually one of the best intros to a record I've ever heard in my entire life, and for those of you that don't know these guys, they play a kind of a I guess a kind of a West Coast hardcore 80s vibe with an 80s vibe to it, like very kind of melodic but still very hardcore. And they also have they also love, so you can tell that they love surf music. They throw in some like surf riffs and surf tune, like surf twang, and mix it in there, and it's just amazing band. I haven't seen them live yet, but I'm told that they're amazing live as well. Also nice, you got let's see. No, I got some stuff here. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, here I got the cover as a sticker as well. It's nice to get like small treats like that. Next up we have Chapel of Disease. This is a pretty new German band playing kind of a death metal in the Swedish vein. Swedish death metal sounding with also some classic death thrash vibes to it. They kind of mix it up, and this is FDA Records, and this is a great album from last year. I get the feeling that some people missed out on this one. Summoning Black Gods is the name of this album, and I just love the cover arts as well. If you like old school death metal in the more like brutal kind of rough way, this is you have to check this out. Next up we have Bombers, or Bombers from Burundi. This is a German band, and this is a 1989 release on Steam Hammer. This is like a These guys were kind of playing crossover thrash, crossover hardcore in the same vein as many of the New York bands did back in the like late 80s. You can really feel that they have the kind of a New York vibe, street tough vibe to them. Very hardcore, very fuck you attitude. You got a picture of the band back there. This is not very known, but it's still an amazing album actually. It's not very pricey, so if you really are into crossover, like heavy crossover from the 80s, get this one. It's not that expensive. And the last one is actually not metal or punk at all. This is the new album by Swedish band Saigon. I guess it's kind of hard to see with the shrink wrap. This is called Ready for Romance, and these guys are from Stockholm, Sweden. They play a kind of they mix like kind of post-punk with like off-kilter indie, like left field indie field with like a left field indie field with some electronics, some electronic parts as well, and great album. This is limited to 350 copies. I got 228 there, and I got this from the band themselves for free. I have to say thank you. And me and my good buddy Eric, who I usually DJ with, we have a club called Spasm here in Malmö, Sweden, that we focus on like early 80s post-punk and electronics, like electronic punks and stuff like that, like the early scene. We booked these guys along with ZZZs from Japan, another great band. And actually, this was just last weekend, and these guys were great live, and the ZZZs were amazing live as well. These guys actually sound quite a bit more raw live, a bit more raw and a bit more like they got more like a no-wave post-punk feel live, but on this record they sound a bit more indie, a bit more softer on the record actually. I like both sides to them, but they were amazing live, so check it out. That was the last one. Thank you for listening and watching, and keep tuned and subscribe and all that. I'm gonna make more videos. I usually say that, but I'm gonna try to focus and make more videos. You know, life gets in the way, but I got so much stuff to show you, so stay tuned and everything, and have a great weekend and stay real. Bye.